Okay, so here the basic fundamental things I already explained you about the electrical electronic systems. So today we going to discuss three main topics, that is battery, starting system of automobile, and charging system. Okay, so we first talk about the battery system. So what are the basic battery principles? Battery only store power, they do not create it. Okay, first things, battery only store the power, they can't create the power. Means what happened, we have to use the battery, we have to use the battery for the charging purpose. Means whatever the electricity is there, we have to store the power in the battery. Battery are provide power for the starting. Means battery provide the power for the starting. Means maximum vehicle is electric start. So all the electric start vehicles is required a battery. Battery supply power when the demand is greater that alternator output. Okay, so when battery is required when the alternator output is not sufficient for the power supply. Battery stabilize system voltage. Okay, whatever the system voltage requirement, that is fulfilled by the battery. Basic battery terms: battery, a device that store electricity. Battery, a device which is store the electricity. Battery cell consists of negative and positive plate, that is our battery cell. Battery cycling, repeated charging and discharging event. What is the battery cycle? Battery cycle is charging and discharging. Means one charge and after that it is fully discharged. This is the one battery cycle. Okay, so life of battery depend on these battery cycles. Okay, so what happens, the battery life denoted for the battery cycles. So these battery cycles completed when one full charge and full discharge, that is the battery cycle. So what happened, the life of the battery is depend on the battery cycles. Battery plates are made of the lead and lead oxide. Charging, current flowing into the battery from the charging system, that is charging. What do you mean by the charging? Current flowing into the battery from the charging system. Discharging, current flow out of the battery. Basic battery term: electrolyte is the mixture of sulfuric acid and the water. Anytime water is needed, distilled water should be used. See here, this is the battery terms. Cell connected, there are the plates, and it is filled up with the electrolytes. Thermal floats, vent cap, cover, cell, and cases. So these are the battery arrangements, component fitted in the battery. Now, battery construction. A battery shell is made of the positive plate, negative plate, SOR, and the separator. Each cell supply 2.1 volt DC. See here, the grid plate, positive plate, this negative plate, and this is the separator. These are the separators. See, so this one is separator, which is put in between the positive and negative plates. Separator put between the positive and negative separator. And see, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, and in between separator is there, which is separate positive and negative plates. Okay, positive plate pack, positive shell connection is here, and negative pole, negative cell connection is here. Okay, positive and negative. So here, battery construction. What about the battery construction? The battery case is made of high quality plastic, which is hold the element and electrolyte inside, which is hold the element and electrolytes inside, like this. Cover, all battery cover made by the plastic. Why cover made by the plastic? Because plastic give less reaction in comparison to metal, because electrolyte inside the cover, so that what happen, these electrolyte may be react with the metal covers. These electrolyte may be react with the metal covers, so that all these things is made from the plastics. Okay, now battery construction, distilled water is used in the battery because it does not contain impurity found in tap water. So we can use distilled water for the filling used at the electrolytes, because tap water has more impurities. The battery positive cable is normally a large red cable. This is our positive cable and this is our negative cable. The battery positive cable is normally a large red cable connected to the battery. Battery come in different voltage for the different application. all the things mismatch. Okay, battery comes in different voltage, different application. Okay, see here, 6 volt 3 cell means 3 cell 6 volt. So one cell is required for the 2.1 volt. So we can average, assume that 2. Okay, so actually actually what happened, 3 cell 6 volt, here 4 cell 8 volt, but actually what happened, 8.4 volt. Golf cats and floor machine use this type of battery, and 6 cell 12 volt modern batteries is there. Means all these battery used in the modern vehicles which is utilized in the automobile sector. These 8 volt and 6 volt is used previously. So battery electrolytes is mixture of 25% of sulfuric acid and digital water. Okay, means 25% of sulfuric acid and rest is digital water. An automotive battery produce voltage, direct current and hydrogen gas. An automotive battery can produce voltage, DC direct current and hydrogen gas. Caution, hydrogen gas is explosive. So when we can use the battery, so make sure the hydrogen gas is so much explosive, so we take care about that. Temperature, as battery temperature drop, battery power is reduced. Okay, means for more battery power we get the more temperature. So see here, in y direction, and this is the x direction. So y direction show the power P and x direction temperature T. So 32 degree Fahrenheit, then power between 300 to 400. 45 Fahrenheit, then power between 500 to 600. And 75 degree Fahrenheit, then it's the power, how much? That is the 600 to 700. And see here what happened. Then temperature is reached 100 degree Fahrenheit. Then what happened? There is a difference. See, means power is reduced. So what is that meaning? The meaning is that if temperature is rise from the critical temperature so that the power supply is not increase, is decreases. So we can say that till a critical point, battery temperature and battery power is proportional to each other. So here, so here parallel load. A parasitic load is any circuit current draw present when all electrical devices are shut off. So this is the parasitic load. A parasitic load is circuit current drawn present when all electrical devices shut down or shut off. So maintenance free battery. A maintenance free battery does not have removable filter cap. It is a sealed. Means maintenance is not required. Then what happen? It is used one time. Okay. But battery life of this type of maintenance free battery is very long. So a maintenance free battery does not have removable filters cap. It is sealed. See, like this. Modern vehicle. So most modern vehicle use 12.6 volt battery. Hybrid vehicles use 144 to 270 volt battery. Okay, so in that case, see here, and this is about the Toyota. So what is represent this? Hybrid vehicles means 12.6 is modern. What happened in this? The vehicle is run from the petrol and diesel. But in hybrid vehicle, the vehicle is run on the petrol or diesel as well as by the electric supply, so that the battery power is so much high. See, 12.6 volt, and here is 144 to 270 volt battery is required for the hybrid vehicles. So look backward through the PowerPoint to find your missing answer. And want additional information, then you have go to the sites or you go to the internets, then you get the more information regarding the battery. But these information is sufficient for your syllabus purpose. So this is all about your battery. Next, we talk about the starting system. So here we can talk about the what are the starting system and how the our vehicle is start. Function: breaking the engine to cracking RPM 200 RPM so that engine can drop fuel and air and ignite that fuel and air. Okay. So what happened? Starting system means ignition is start because air and fuel mixture which we send to the engine, that engine must be started by the ignition. So starter principle video. Uh, that video is running or not? No, there is some problem. So construction part, casing, drive housing, end cap, armature, buses, drive, bushing, solenoid, drive fork, and return spring. These are the construction part of the starting system. Now start pole shoe type. Four poles, four field winding, four movable pole shoe. One pole shoe is movable, contact disc, return spring, and plunger. So see this diagram. This diagram show the pole shoes. Now solenoid type: positive engagement solenoid actuated. Now function: engage starter drive, supply current to the starter, disengage the current and drive, not on movable shoe type. Okay, that is the important. Okay, during this function do not move start the movable pole. Pull in the binding large, hold in the binding plunger, return spring, contact disc, winding type, shunt parallel, compound and series. Function: provide for a positive engagement with the ring gear, protect the armature from the fluoronoid engagement. Now starter device, see the diagram of the starter device. Function: starter armature. Starter armature function: it is the moving part of a starter motor. The armature use EMF. What is the EMF? Electric magnetic force. Electromagnetic force EMF to push and pull itself. commutator purpose. The commutator is on the armature. It is used to switch the current path through the armature winding so that the armature always bend the length of the flux corrode in the front of the commutation. See, so these are the belongs to the starting system, how the vehicle is start, and now we can go through the charging system. So automobile charging system. See, purpose of the charging system: convert mechanical energy into the electrical energy. Convert mechanical energy into the electrical energy. Recharge the battery. Provide power for the electrical accessories. Reverse power when needed. Component of the charging system: battery, alternator, drive belt, voltage regulator, charging indicator, lamp or gauge. So see here typical charging system shown in the diagram. Here see battery is there, main fuse is there, voltage regulator means it is control the electric supply or voltage supply. Alternator is there and alternator drive belt, charging system wiring, and this is the charger indicator. So here charging indicator is there which is displayed to the driver. Alternating current operation: electromagnetic induction, electromagnetic induction to produce electrical power. Voltage will be produced if motion between a conductor and a magnetic field occurs. Amount of voltage is affected by speed of the conductor passing through the field. Component of the alternator. So what are the components of the alternator? Front housing, drive end. Rear housing, com end. Starter, rotor, regulator, buses, rectifilter assembly, and bus holder. So see, this is our rotor. So this is claw poles, and here winding is attached, rotor shaft is there, and this is the red arrows show about the magnetic field. So copper bonding, copper wiring winding around a iron core. Current passing through the rotor create a magnetic field. So magnetic field is created through the current. Rotor field circuit controls alternator output, increase field current result in increased alternator output. Two buses provide. See here, this is our rotor and this is our battery. So what happened? The magnetic field is produced. So electromagnetic field is produces, which is responsible for the current generation and charge the battery. Starter, three set of the windings around a laminated core. See here, this is our laminated cores and the winding is provided here. A small gap between rotor and starter permits field circuit. See, there is a starter windings. This one, this type, and this type. Okay. See, delta type starter. This is YWE type starter. Okay. So we can bind the starter in these two systems. Okay. So starter windings connection WYE and delta overlapping starter winding produce 33 phase angle. So diode rectifier breeze. Okay. Main things what happened, you think about these things is belongs to electrical students, so they can easily understood that you are not able to much more understand this term and technology, because these are not, you are not go through the basic about that, because basic is not also not in your syllabus and there is not much more time to require to fulfill all the basis of the electrical technology we can study. So these are the regarding the what are much important to follow up the automobile system. So that's why we going through this. So diode rectifier charging negative current into the positive current, convert AC alternating current volt to pulsing DC volt. Okay, it is convert alternative current to the DC current. Three positive based diode, three negative based diode, number of pole on the rotor and number of the phase on the starter will be determine how smooth output is. So see here the operation where the AC, this is the bulb blow and here is also AC, in between the alternator is there, and see what happened in this case, bulb is blow and in this case no current flow in the circuit, current flow in the circuit. Okay, see red arrow show the current flowing in the circuit, so that bulb is blow, and what happened, current is not flow the circuit, so bulb is not glow. Okay, so this is our analog signal of the current. Started current flow phase 1. See here, this is our neutral junction, means no positive or negative charge is there. There is no positive and negative charge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are the charging points, means positive negative connection is there, and there is the battery. So you see B is connected here, A is connected to here, and C is connected to here. Means all three is connected to here. Both have positive negative charge. And see here, these two, 1, 2, sorry, 1, 3, 5 for the negative, 2, 4, 6 for the positive pole of the battery. Now, this is about the second phase. So, what happened in second phase? See here, here the main dark line is show the 5 is only connected to the negative. 5 is connected to negative, but 2, 4, 6 all three connected to positive to generate the negative charge. Phase third, what happened? See here, first and this link will be disabled and this second link is disabled. So we can say that 1 and 5th is connected to negative and 4 and 6 connected to the positive in the third phase of the starter. Alternator internal circuit, charging current, starter winding are rectified, excitation circuits, field coil and connection, pre-excitation circuit, supply initial current for the field coil. So this is about the battery starting system and the charging system of automobile. So we can finish our these topics.